Okay, let's start our session. As you see, it's chapter 9 review. Chapter 9 review. So, inshallah, we'll start to make a revision. This revision sheet will be on your SBS. You can print it from SBS with answers. We have a model answer at the end of the sheet. Okay. And also we have a sheet for homework. A sheet for homework. Please try to finish it after we finish the session and send to me the answers. It's a revision sheet for chapter 9. Okay.
السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. So we will start
السلام عليكم.
with this. عليكم السلام. We'll start this with choose the correct answer. Pay attention with me. Choose the correct answer. Choose the correct answer. I'll start with الوليد. الوليد. الوليد.
السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. ناصر. الوليد. Okay, let's start the first problem. Okay, with الوليد. الوليد, are you with me? وليد. Okay, خالد سطم. خالد. خالد سطم. Okay, I'm going to نواف الحربي. نواف.
Yes, Mr.
Okay, can you read the first problem, please?
Okay. Which trigonometric function has a value of 0?
Okay.
Okay.
So tan pi over 2 or sine 180 cosine pi or cotan 0 degree. What of this trig function has a value of 0?
D.
D, cotan 0. Cotan 0, it's the inverse of tan, so you get tan 0 and inverse it. If you make tan 0, in your calculator, you will get 0. So if you inverse it, it's undefined. So it's not the answer.
Oh.
I need the value.
Mr. I don't have calculator right now.
Okay, so it's I'm going to go to Abdurrahman Al-Walid. Okay, Al-Walid, can you answer Al-Walid? Al-Walid. Okay, I'm going to Nasser.
Yes, Mr.
Nasser, which of the following trig function has a value of 0?
Okay, I'm with my calculator. Cosine pi equal -1.
So it's not the answer. And we said with
Yes.
cotan, with Nawaf, cotan 0, it's undefined.
Yes. Okay, and sine 180 equals -0.8.
No.
ما ادري انا طالع لي هنا -0.8.
Okay,
اوكي يعني ساين 180 بس يمكن انا عندي.
Yes, sine 180 because sine 180 is equal to 0. Sine 180 is equal to 0. So here the answer of the first one is letter B. Letter B. Sine 180, sine 0, sine 180, sine 360 equal 0. Okay, so this is the answer of the first one. This is the answer of the first one. The second one, I'm going to Khalid Al-Manif. Khalid.
Sir.
Okay, I need to change this degree into radian measure. 75 degree.
Okay.
We used the rule from before. I think
Yes.
it was the
We need to find the radian. So
yes.
theta rad.
Theta rad is equal to theta angle. The
Yes,
angle
it
of
means 75.
yes times pi over
Yes,
180
over 100 over
and 80.
180. Okay, can you calculate it?
I don't have my calculator on me.
Okay, so you just make 75 over 180. 75 over 180, it's equal to 5 over 12. So 5 over 12 pi is my answer. 5 over 12 pi is my answer. Again, if we have to get theta rad is equal to theta degree, which is 75, multiplied by pi over 180. 75 divided by 180 equal 5 over 12. So 5 over 12 pi. So this is the answer. It's letter B also. It's letter B also. It's a revision sheet for chapter 9. It's very important. If we have an exam, inshallah, this items will be one of the problems of the exam. Okay. We're going to number 3. We're going to number 3. Find the exact value of sine 240. 240. Abdullah Laid.
Yes.
Abdullah Laid, I need to find
Hello.
the exact value of sine 240.
Can you hear me, Mr.?
السلام عليكم.
Yes, yes, of course. Abdullah, go.
Okay. First, 240 minus 180 equals 60. Sin 60.
Yes.
Sin 60 equal root 3 over 2. It's in the third
Quad.
quarter and it's negative. So the answer is B.
Excellent, Abdullah. Abdullah, start by getting the angle, okay, which is 60. How he gets 60? This angle in the third quad. In the third quad, it will be 180 plus what equal to 140, 180 plus 60. So our angle is 60. So we get sine 60. But real, it's negative sine 60 because we're going to work in the third quad. In the third quad, 10 is positive, and the other.
مستر صوتك قطع.
So number 1 is letter B, number 2 is letter B, and number 3 also is letter B. I'm going to number 4. I'm going to number 4. I'm going to Mu'taz. Mu'taz, can you help me number 4, please? Mu'taz?
Yes, mister.
Okay. Can you read the problem number 4?
Which angle دقيقة sir?
Is the coterminal.
Which angle is coterminal with 590 degree?
Yes, I need the coterminal angle of 590 degree. We said that to find the coterminal, we minus 360.
سر صوتك يقطع sir.
If the angle is greater than 360, okay, we subtract 360. If the angle is smaller than 360, it means it's negative, we add 360. 590 is greater than 360?
No.
What? 590
No.
is greater than 360.
Okay.
Yes, so we subtract. So 590 minus 360. 590 minus 360 to get the coterminal angle. 590 minus 360 equals to what?
Uh,
Hmm.
590
Minus
230.
360 equal
230.
230. So our result is letter
C.
yes. So to get the coterminal angle, we have two cases. First, you have an angle that greater than 360. So we minus 360. Okay, like this case. Or if the angle is negative, the angle is negative, we add 360. We add 360. Okay, this is the answer. Thanks, Mu'taz. So now we have the answer of the first. I'm going to you, Hussein, but just I'll make a quick explanation. Okay, so we have number one is talking about the value of the function that has an answer or its value is 0, sine 180. And I said that sine 0, sine 180, sine 360, all this equal to 0. I need to change from the degree measure to the radian measure. We use the rule with Khalid Al-Manif and solve the problem. Number 3, with Abdullah, we get the exact value of sine 240. Number 4, with Mu'taz, we get the coterminal angle of 590. By subtracting 360, we get the result. I'm going to now to Hussein. Okay, Hussein.
Mr. For question 4.
What?
Why we didn't minus 180?
No, in the coterminal angle, we add a complete rotation. يبقى to get the coterminal angle, we add a complete rotation or subtract a complete rotation. The complete rotation is 360. Okay? Because this angle,
when we subtract 180,
we don't subtract
small number.
No, we don't subtract 180. Pay attention. The coterminal angle, it means the angle which is coefficient or equivalent to 590. 590 is a complete rotation plus something. What shall we do? We take a complete rotation. We take a complete rotation from this angle. The remainder is what? The remainder is the measure of the angle that equivalent to this angle after we take a complete rotation. Okay? So always we need to deal with the smaller than 360. Okay? So if we have one complete rotation, two complete rotation, if we have an angle, for example, 900, for example. So 900 is coterminal to what? So we subtract 360. It's still greater than from 900. If you subtract 360, it's still greater than 360. So we subtract 360 again. It means we take a complete rotation. If we have an angle more than 360, we Hussein.
Hello.
You understand?
بس صوت انقطع. ما سمعت آخر نقطة.
Okay, so if the angle is greater than 360, we subtract to get the angle remainder after a complete rotation. Okay, if the angle is negative, it means we add a complete rotation to get its equivalent. Okay, you understand?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, we're going to this is the answer of the first 4 problems. We're going to number 5. We're going to number 5. Okay, I leave you I leave a time to write. So I think you wrote the answer of the first 4 problems. We go to the next problems. Okay, we're going to number 4, number 5, number 5 and number 6. Number 5, I'm going to Abdurrahman.
Yes, Mr.
Abdurrahman, rewrite 3 pi over 4 in the form of degree. You have here an angle with the radian measure. I need to change it into a degree measure.
How can I do it in calculator?
By using your calculator?
Yes.
Okay, just change this by to 180.
So
3
okay.
times 180 over 4.
180 over 4 equal 135.
135. So the answer is not
Yes.
of number 5 is letter A.
A.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr.
Thanks, Abdurrahman. We're going to number 6. We're going to number 6. I'm going to Khalid Al-Harbi. Khalid.
Yes, Mr.
Okay. Number 6, Khalid.
If sine A equals 3 over 5, find cosine A. So the hypotenuse equals 5 and one of the side is equal to 3. So the third
Excellent.
side will be equal to 4.
Excellent, Khalid. So we have a right angle triangle. This is, for example, this is angle A. Okay. So we have he gives
Hypotenuse 5,
sine. So sine is what over what?
opposite over hypotenuse.
So this is 3 and this is 5.
The adjacent must be 4.
If you use yes Pythagoras, you get this is 4. Now you have the 3
So the
sides.
answer is D.
Yes. So the answer is what?
D. No.
What?
B.
Yes, cosine
B.
equal adjacent over hypotenuse. So the adjacent angle A is 4, so it's 4 over 5, so it's letter B. Thanks, Khalid. So the answer of number 6 is cosine A. We get the value of the third side by using Pythagoras after drawing a small right angle triangle and put the information that sine A equal 3 over 5. We get the third side, which is 4, and then after that get the cosine by using the ratio between the adjacent and the hypotenuse. This is the answer of number 6. Okay. We're going to the next examples. Pay attention with me in this example. Choose the letter of the term that best matches each phrase. Okay, each phrase. Okay, let's start to get. We have some definitions and we use these definitions from up A to J to answer from 7 to 14. These are all definitions. We work together. I'm going to Al-Walid. I'm going to Al-Walid. Okay, Al-Walid, can you read the number 7, please?
The number of cycles in a given unit of time. Periodic function.
letter E. So letter E or the frequency. Letter E or the frequency. So the frequency is the number of cycles in a given unit time. In a given unit time. We're going to the second one. We're going to the second one. Al-Walid, keep with me, please.
Okay.
Okay, the second one.
The ratio of the length of the side adjacent to an acute angle of a right triangle to the length of the hypotenuse.
So I need the ratio between the adjacent to the hypotenuse. What is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse? Yes,
cosine, right?
yes, excellent. It's a cosine. So the ratio between the adjacent to the hypotenuse is cosine. So it's letter H. So it's letter
H.
Okay. So now we have number 7 is letter E and number 8 is letter H. Thanks, Al-Walid. We're going to Abdurrahman, Khalid Satam. Khalid Satam. Khalid. Khalid. Khalid Satam. Okay. We're going to Hussein.
Yes.
Hussein. Can you read the definition, please, number 9?
Okay. Half the difference between the maximum and minimum values of sine or cosine function.
Have the difference between the maximum and the minimum value of sine and the cosine function. It's what? It's the amplitude. Excellent. Because if the amplitude, for example, we said that the amplitude we get it from we have here. Okay, Hussein.
Yes.
Okay, so if the difference between, so it's the amplitude. Amplitude, because if the amplitude is 1, so the minimum value is -1. If you subtract 1 minus -1, it's 2. Take the half of 2, it's 1. So it's the amplitude here represent the difference between the maximum and the minimum value. Okay, so this is amplitude, which is letter G.
G.
Okay. Hussein, can you take the next one again, number 10?
Sure. A function where the y values repeat at regular intervals.
So the y value repeated. The function of the repetition of the y value.
Periodic function?
Yes, the periodic function, like sine function. We have a repetition. We have a repetition in sine theta after 360. Each 360, the function repeated again, make a complete cycle. Okay, cosine function is a periodic function also. So number 10 is a periodic function, which is letter C. Okay, we're going to Rakan. We're going to Rakan.
Hello, Mr. Momin.
Rakan, can you read number 11, please?
Yes, the angle between a line parallel, line between
line parallel to the ground.
Ground and the line of sight of an object.
This is the definition that represented by The horizontal
think-
line and the side of an object.
Midline, maybe.
No. The last one is what?
Angle of
Yes,
elevation.
angle of elevation. Angle of elevation is the angle made by a line parallel to the ground. It means a horizontal angle and the side of an object and the line of the side of an object, and the object is up, so we're looking up. So this is letter J. This is letter
J.
Okay. We're going to number 12. We're going to number 12. Number 12, Musa.
Yes, Mr.
Okay, number 12. Can you read the problem, please?
One complete pattern of a periodic function.
One complete pattern is called what?
I think it's a cycle.
Excellent. Excellent. So one complete pattern, it means one cycle. It means a complete cycle. So it's letter I. Okay. Number 13, we remove it. We remove number 13. Okay. We're going to the last one. Keep with me, Musa.
Yes, Mr.
Number 14, please read it.
The ratio of the length of the side opposite an acute angle of a right triangle to the length of the adjacent side. So opposite
to adjacent.
Tan.
It's
tangent.
tan. So it's tan, which is letter B. So this is the result. Number 7, letter E, which is the frequency. Number 8 is number H, which is cosine. The definition of the amplitude is number 9. The definition of the periodic function, and then letter G with number I, angle between the parallel line. It's the angle of elevation and the side of an object. One complete pattern, it means one complete cycle, and we ignore number 13. We remove it. And number 14, the ratio of the length of the side opposite to the acute angle, opposite over adjacent, as Musa said. It's the definition of the term. Okay, we're going to here sketch each angle, then find its reference angle. Pay attention with me. As we said with Hussein, if we have a negative angle, we must add 360. It means if the angle is, we must get the coterminal angle of the given angle. This is the first step. So you have here a negative 7 over 4 pi. If you get the coterminal angle, you will make plus 360. Plus 360, or by another word, you make a plus 2 pi, because 360 it means 2 pi. If you add 2 pi to this angle to get the coterminal angle, the result by using your calculator will be 1 over 4 pi. Okay, again. So if I have a problem like this, we just add or subtract to get the coterminal angle. We add 360. 360 it means 2 pi, because pi it means 180. So 2 pi plus negative 7 pi over 4 equal quarter pi by using your calculator, or pi over 4. If you change it into a degree measure, it will be 45. So I need to graph 45. So at the beginning, I get the value of the 45. So start by adding or subtracting it, the angle.
الو. مستر ما نسمعك. ايه هعلق.
Okay, try to answer, Nasser. Try to answer number 16.
Yes, Mister.
Okay,
Number 16.
Yes.
Okay. A 30-foot support cable is attached 22 feet up from the base of an electric pole. What is the measure of the angle to the nearest tenth that the cable makes with the ground?
Yes.
Okay. Is
First,
attached
I need
22.
to draw. I suppose that this is the horizontal plane, and this is the cable, okay, which its length is 30 feet.
Yes.
So we have here 30.
The hypotenuse 30.
Excellent, 30 feet.
والbase 22 الهايت يعني.
And the base is the height, yes, and they
إيه.
attach it to 22 feet up from the base. It means the height.
Yes.
Excellent. So the height here is 22 feet, and I need to find the angle. The angle measure.
Oh, the angle. Okay.
The angle measure.
Okay.
For example, this angle. I name it by theta, for example. So theta equal to. How can I get theta?
Just 1 minute.
Okay. We use one of the trig functions.
Maybe the sine one.
Excellent, because we have here, I need to find the theta. So I can use sine, cosine, or tan, according to information. According to information, Nasser, denoted that we have here the opposite and here the hypotenuse. So it's opposite over hypotenuse, which is sine. So sine theta is equal to sine
Theta.
Theta is
The long roll, I don't remember it very well.
Okay, is equal to opposite over opposite over hypotenuse. It's opposite, which
Opposite
is
over hypotenuse, yes.
22 over hypotenuse, which is
Okay.
30. Okay,
Yes.
so we use the definition of the sine. Okay, after that I need to find theta.
Opposite sine.
Yes.
Opposite sine.
So theta will be shift cosine or opposite of sine, shift sine for or sine -1 for the fraction 22 over 30. 22 over 30.
Yes, we don't
which
need the
equal
exact value. لازم يعني. We don't have a calculator.
I can calculate it directly. So shift sine of 22 over 30, it will be 47.2. So the measure of the angle is 47.2 degree. Please write the answer. This is the answer. First, we draw a triangle like what Nasser did. After that, we put the information on the triangle. From that, we deduce that we use sine because we have opposite and the hypotenuse. Shift sine for the result, we get the angle. We get the angle. Okay. We're going to the last problem, which is a definition of the unit circle. I gave you the definition of the unit circle, and then I'll take the attendance. We have here the unit circle is the circle in which its radius is 1 unit length. The unit circle, again, it's a circle. It's a circle that its radius is 13. Sorry, its radius is 1 unit length. We have 12 students. I have Abdullah Al-Eid and Abdurrahman Al-Awaji, Al-Walid, okay, and Hussein Al-Qahtani, Khalid Al-Harbi, Hussein Al-Qahtani, Khalid Al-Manif, Mu'taz, Musa, Nasser, Nawaf, Rakan, Musa, Mu'taz, Khalid,